2nd and 6 at the Tampa 19. Jaden in the gun. Eckler next to him to his left. De'Ami Brown goes in motion. Play is stopped here. I believe it's a false start on Washington.
It's a bad ball.
Yeah.
Here's Craig Rolstad.
False start. Offense, number 86. It's a 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
And the worst part about that penalty, obviously you go from 2nd and 6 to 2nd and 11. But that was a schemed up play that they had where they're going to fake the toss and they were going to try to get somebody, maybe a post route or a seam route.
It's that pop pass they've run with great success over the course of the year. Love that call down the red zone, especially with how aggressive Tampa Bay's been. Now you lose that threat of that run here in the 2nd and long situation.
That cover 4 from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
10 seconds on the game clock, 9 on the play clock. Terry McLaurin goes in motion. Handoff, Austin Eckler around the left side. There's just a wall of red jerseys as he crosses the 25 just to the 23-yard line. So maybe a gain of just a couple here as we have reached the end.
This is the end of the third quarter.
Thank you, Craig. And when we come back, 3rd and 9 at the 22. 5 times this year, Washington trailed in the fourth quarter and came back and won. That's a franchise best. They're going to have to do it again to keep their season alive. This is the Washington Commanders Radio Network.
For over 87 years, GEHA, Government Employees Health Association, has offered health and dental benefits designed to meet the unique needs of federal employees and retirees, military retirees, and their families. With over 2 million members and growing, GEHA continues to serve those members and families who serve all of us every day. At GEHA, your health is not our business, it's our purpose. Learn more at GEHA.com.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Hey there, Commanders fans. Are you ready to team up with the ultimate duo for your workplace? That's right. Janet King and the Washington Commanders are joining forces to keep your favorite stadium spotless and ready for action. Janet King tackles dirt and germs like champions at Northwest Stadium and your workplace. For top-notch commercial cleaning services, go to janetking.com. That's JANIKING.com. Go Commanders.
There's no place like the road home. Anticipation in every mile with presents wrapped and bags packed. The joy of the journey and the glow of your destination in the headlights. There's no feeling like it. Pedal down, volume up. Get exceptional offers at your local Audi dealer during the Season of Audi sales event.
This is Washington Commanders football.
Third quarter stats brought to you by Pepsi, the official soft drink of the Washington Commanders. Washington's outgained Tampa Bay 288 to 212, 211 through the air to 129 for Baker and company. Washington 6 of 11 on third down, 2 of 3 on fourth down. Jaden is 18 of 26, 211 through the air, a touchdown, 36 yards rushing. But as we start the fourth quarter here, Washington trails 17 to 13. They're moving left to right. They got an empty backfield on a 3rd and 10. The 23, Jaden, time, dancing at the 32, throws toward the end zone. 101. There should be a flag in the end zone. There we go. They got a PI in the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 1.
Nice play, nice patience by Jaden Daniels. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they had a spot ready for him to. What is what's the conversation?
Saying it's over. What is that?
Yeah, that's past the PI.
Yeah, this is PI.
Uncatchable pass.
Uncatchable. I was like, I couldn't get it out.
It's uncatchable because Zion McCollum was tackling De'Ami Brown.
Defense, number 27. But the foul occurred in the end zone. The ball was placed on the 1-yard line. Automatic first down.
But this is a great decision by Jaden Daniels. He thought about running and vacating the pocket, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they got guys waiting for him. It's probably they running those stunts and a loop outside, but keeping his eyes downfield and giving De'Ami a chance.
We've seen that all day, right, Fletch? Yep. I mean, all day.
A yard away from taking the lead back in the fourth. Offset Pistol look, John Bates is in the backfield. B-Rob behind Daniels. 1st and goal at the 1. Play action, Daniels keeps. Looking to throw, has to get rid of it. And throws it at the feet of John Bates. They'll just take the L on that one. It'll be 2nd and goal at the 1.
I thought he had Bates for a split second, wide open. I guess he didn't trust it right there. Thought he had it for a split second.
But I mean, that's the one thing about Jane Daniels that I love about him is that he's so protective of the football.
Yeah.
And Levante David could have easily undercut that route. Better to be safe than sorry. I don't know, man.
Nah, that's open.
I'm not saying it's not open, but there's a guy in his face.
Yeah, you be careful. Yeah,
especially
I'm
here.
totally with you.
You got 2 more downs. Let's get it done.
Second and goal at the 1. Pistol look, Daniels, B-Rob behind him. 3 wide receivers in tight to the right. Terry to the left. Inside handoff, Robinson met in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of 2. No, he fought for extra yardage. Now they're going to say it's forward progress. One referee has him down at the 4. The other marked him at the 2. And they've decided to move it back to the 3-yard line.
That was a quick whistle. I can remember earlier in the game where the Buccaneers, it was Bucky Irvin, they had a slow whistle. He ended up getting 3 or 4 yards, extra yards. But it's actually not a big bad thing because now you have more space to operate in this third goal situation. 3rd and goal just outside the Buccaneers 3. They converted a 3rd and 10 with a PI in the end zone to get 1st and goal at the 1. Zacchaeus goes in motion. Robinson to the right of Daniels. He's going to throw for it. Looks over to the middle. Oh, that one is broken up. It was intended for Brian Robinson in the center of the field, and it was broken up, incomplete. And that is going to bring up 4th and goal, and Washington has no intention of kicking a field goal to make this a 1-point game. Yeah, this is you bring the extra
This is not for the faint of heart, Fletch. Come on, man.
Man, we've been here before. You bring an extra tight end in the game, blocking tight end, and John Basin. I think he's in the game more for pass pro.
With Zach Ertz too. So personnel.
4th down they've gone for in this game. 4th and goal just outside the 3. Robinson to the right of Daniels. Terry's in the slot. Robinson now moves to the left of Daniels. Here's the snap. Buccaneers bring 4. He throws into the end zone, into traffic, looking for Zach Ertz, and it is incomplete. Tampa Bay gets a stop.
Yeah, that's tough right there. They're trying to fit the ball into a tight window. Nowhere really for Jay. He's just trying to thread a needle. And the Buccaneers, a little bit of contact against Ertz, but Levante David did a nice job of getting into that window.
We'll take a quick break. 17-13 Buccaneers, 14:01 to go, 4th quarter in Tampa. This is the Washington Commanders Radio Network.
At Johnson, Kendall & Johnson, we've been serving our valued clients with excellence for over 65 years. From property and casualty insurance to employee benefits, we've got you covered. To learn more, visit jkj.com. JKJ, our passion is your protection.
You've got to watch your NFL team every Sunday, and Verizon's got you covered for all your team's out-of-market games every Sunday afternoon. Come on! From kickoff to sign-off, from first downs and touchdowns,
that's right,
to turnovers, no, and overturned plays.
After review, the pass was incomplete.
Nice! Let's go! This season, win every Sunday with Verizon. Get a great deal on NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV and a new phone. Excludes digital-only games. Terms and embargoes apply.
It'll only take a minute, they said. But it took a minute to find the aisle with the cheese sauce. A minute to find the shelf with the cheese sauce. And a minute to text pictures of all the cheese sauces. Only to get the reply that no, none of those are the right cheese sauce. You know what actually takes a minute? Figuring out who's going to DD so no one drives impaired after the game. Take a minute. Make a plan. Never drive impaired. Go to takeaminutenow.com from Diageo, Mad, Uber, and the NFL. Please drink responsibly.
Don't waste your time calling these other attorneys. Don't waste your time calling these insurance companies. If you get into a car accident, it's only one person you call, and that's Attorney Big Al. 1-800-HURT-123.
Be curious. Be challenged. Be inspired. Nestled into nature, indulge in relaxation and pure revitalization. So close to DC, yet a whole world away. Lansdowne Resort. Discover yourself. Visit lansdowneresort.com to book your stay today.
This is Washington Commanders football.
Washington goes 2 for 4 so far on 4th down. The 2 would have been chip shot field goals. They make them both. They'd be leading here 19-17. They've chosen not to do so. Tampa Bay gets a stop at their own 4-yard line. It's 17-13. The Buccaneers lead, and they get the ball by virtue of the red zone stop that started with a 1st and goal at the 1. Baker and company got the ball up 17-13. They're moving right to left. Here's the snap to Mayfield. Gets it to Bucky Irving, who cuts through the left side. Pulled down from behind by Javonte Jean-Baptiste at the 8-yard line, gain of 4. Logan Paulson sideline reports presented by American Public University. Value for the whole family.
Yeah, the Bucs are banged up in the secondary. Jamel Dean out with a knee injury, and defensive back Zion McCullum questionable, being evaluated for concussion.
What do you think of the decision to go for it multiple times here?
Yeah,
I think you got to do it.
Well, I'm okay with the first time. I think in that situation, let's get the points, especially the way the Bucs have been playing red zone defense on that drive.
Gain of 4, 2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line. Pistol look for Mayfield. Rashad White's asking for some direction. Here's the snap. Check that. Bucky Irving gets the handoff, and he is met right at the line of scrimmage. Jalen Holmes with the stop back at the 7. It'll bring up a 3rd and 7, and this is a key moment here.
Yeah, that's a nice job by Jalen Holmes to get off the block of the tight end and make a short tackle against the elusive Bucky Irving. If we're able to get off the field on this 3rd and 7, punt, and force the Bucs to punt, and we get a short field, then maybe no harm, no foul, especially if we're able to get points off the next offensive possession.
12:45 to go 4th quarter. 3rd and 7 for the Buccaneers at their own 7. 17-13, they lead. Washington's got 6 across the line. Mayfield gets the snap. They bring 4. He throws to the far sideline, caught by Mike Evans. Gets away from Mike Sanderson. He leans backwards, reaching out with his arm, and that extra reach got the yardage necessary to the 15, 1st down Tampa.
Yeah, Hezzy played by Mike Evans. He was tackled short, but as you mentioned, and Michael Sanders still kind of slips on that tackle attempt, and he's not able to wrap him up top of Hezzy play again, nonetheless, by Mike Evans reaching back to pick up that 1st down.
Huge conversion on a 3rd and 7. Clock reads 12:04 to go and running. 4th quarter, 17-13 Buccaneers. 1st and 10, they're at their own 15-yard line. In motion, Jalen McMillan. It's a fumble, the ball's on the ground! It's out! Does Washington have it? They do! A turnover at the 13!
It just got punched by Flash! It just got punched!
Hey! Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and Baker Mayfield fumbled the snap, and was that Bobby Wagner who recovered that football? Waiting to see who recovered it. And Baker
Mayfield tried to hand it off to Jalen McMillan. The exchange was off. It was around Wagner's legs. And yes, yeah, Bobby Wagner with the fumble recovery.
That's why you defend just keep playing defense.
Timer, please reset the game clock to 11:56. 11:56, thank you.
We talked about in this ball game, coming to win a game on the road, turnovers being a big part in this ball game. It wouldn't surprise me if on this 1st down play, we took a shot into the end zone, especially with Terry going against the backup who came in to play Jamel Dean, Josh Haynes.
Tampa Bay is the only team in the playoffs that was minus in the turnover margin. Baker Mayfield tied Kirk Cousins most interceptions in the league, and he had one very lucky stack. He had 9 fumbles this year and only lost 1 of them. Here was a mishandled exchange, and Washington gets some new life. Back in the Buccaneers red zone, 1st and 10 at the 13. 11:56 to go. 4th quarter, they trail by 4. John Bates goes in motion. Jaden Daniels in the gun. B-Rob is to his left. He's looking over at the sideline. He didn't like the call. He's going to use a timeout.
First charge timeout, Washington. This is a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, you had Terry in a one-on-one situation. Josh Haynes, really good player. He's played a lot of games for the Buccaneers, but last week he started that game, had 11 tackles. It's not a good sign when you're a cornerback and you have 11 tackles. So I'm sure, the Carolina Panthers went at him a little bit. Let's see if Cliff Kingsbury decides to go and give Terry McLaurin. Oh, Terry's out of off the field on this play.
So Washington uses their first timeout of the half. 11:56 to go, 4th quarter. They get new life after they were stopped. The 1st and goal at the 1. They went 4 tries. Tampa Bay got a stop, a fumble on an exchange by Baker Mayfield and Jalen McMillan. It's 1st and 10 Washington to Tampa 13. B-Rob to the right of Daniels. In motion, Olamide Zaccheaus. fake handoff there. Daniels has to spin away from Levante David, cannot get away from Logan Hall, and he just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you're trying to get the pull the misdirection, but just too much penetration allowed, and that was Kalijah Cansey, the disruptive defensive tackle of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Didn't make the tackle, but he made the play by getting so much penetration.
So 2nd and 10 at the 13, 11:30 to go, fourth quarter. Terry's back on the field. He goes in motion from left over to the right side outside the numbers. B-Rob stays in as the back, moves to the left of Daniels, 2 wide receivers to the left. 2nd and 10 at the 13. Now Zach Ertz goes in motion. Here's the snap. Daniels throws into the slot. That one's caught. De'Ami Brown at around the 8-yard line. Stopped there. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 5.
I really love that call there by Cliff Kingsbury. That's like the spot concept, right? Sit, corner, flat. We run that concept better than anybody in the NFL, in my opinion. Go back to something you know. Get some of that yards back. Now it's getting a 3rd manageable.
Well, something I know is you got Terry one-on-one. That's something I know. Let's go to Terry McLaurin. Now, they do have Antoine Winfield kind of leaning over there, so I expect him to double team.
3rd and 5 at the 8. Daniels in the gun. Eckler's in. Here's the snap. Tampa brings 4. Jaden running out of time. Throws it over the middle. Caught Austin Eckler at the 5, but tackled there. And another decision coming for Dan Quinn. It's going to be 4th and 2 at the 5.
Oh, no.
No, but they're saying he's down. One official saying he's down.
I thought they called him down. There's a dog pile there. Tampa Bay thinks they got the ball. The officials haven't signaled anything yet. It looked like Eckler was down. Craig Wallstead is stopping play. They're going to try to untangle this.
The receiver is ruled down by forward progress.
Okay, yeah.
That's the 4th down.
Okay, are they going to do this again? 4th and 2 at the 5. It's a chip shot field goal to make it a 1-point game, or do you go for it again? And they're not even thinking about it. The field goal unit's not on the field. They're going for this again. 5th time that they're going for a 4th down. They're 2 for 4. It was just moments ago that they were stopped on a 4th and goal at the 4. 4th and 2 at the 5. 10 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Daniels in the gun. Eckler to his left. 3 wide receivers to the right. Terry's to the left. Here's the snap. Daniels to throw for it. Backpedaling into the end zone.
What a play.
Touchdown! Touchdown, Washington! 5-17! A clutch play in the lead!
Clutch play indeed. But the best thing about this play, you get a critical situation, you go to your best player, and our best player on offense is Terry McLaurin. Jaden Daniels knows that, and he went to his man for the touchdown.
Unbelievable. How clutch is this guy?
I mean, it's almost the same play as the first touchdown to De'Ami, right? Sitting in the pocket, waiting, trusting your protection, getting that ball late. Really great job by Jaden Daniels. Fantastic job by Jaden Daniels.
2nd touchdown pass of the game for Jaden Daniels. Zane Gonzalez on for an extra point. It is good. All Commanders extra points are brought to you by Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. King Street Oyster Bar donating $400 for all Commanders touchdowns scored this season, benefiting Make-A-Wish Foundation, Mid-Atlantic. Thank you, King Street Oyster Bar. Buckle up, everybody. 9:46 to go. Washington has regained the lead, 20-17. This is the Washington Commanders Radio Network.
Hi, this is Dan Quinn, head coach of the Washington Commanders and proud alumnus of Salisbury University. My journey to Washington began at Salisbury. Yes, I wore the maroon and gold before the burgundy and gold. I had a blast at Salisbury, and I encourage you to visit the campus with great athletics and academics. I know you'll find awesome professors and mentors who are invested in your future. SU is a great choice for students and families from the DMV and beyond. Learn more at salisbury.edu.
Do you want to tackle COVID this season? Ask your pharmacist or doctor about how a non-mRNA vaccine can help. Commanders Radio is brought to you in part by Novavax, your local vaccine company and a proud partner of the Washington Commanders. Don't punt on getting your COVID vaccination this season. Learn more at ChooseNovavax.com. If you have an appetite for saving money, then you should get the ROFO Rewards app from Royal Farms. Use the ROFO Rewards app to place mobile orders for pickup or delivery and earn royalty points to redeem for free stuff. And right now, new ROFO Rewards members will get a free any-size coffee for signing up. You can download the ROFO Rewards app at the Apple App Store or Google Play today. You'll find it's a very appealing app to have. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
Organizations are facing more cyber attacks than ever before, but Fognigma makes future-proof cybersecurity easy. Automate the deployment of invisible cloud-based collaboration networks for your organization and its partners. Provide anonymous research, discrete communications, data transportation, remote access, and more, all protected by 3 layers of encryption and a smart firewall. Automate, collaborate, and dominate cyber operations with Fognigma. Go to fognigma.com to get started. FOGNIGMA.com.
Washington Commanders football.
Scoring drive summary brought to you by your local Washington area Honda dealers. 4 plays, 13 yards, 2:10 off the clock. Jaden Daniels, 5-yard touchdown pass 2. Terry McLaurin on a 4th and 2. Came off a turnover. Bobby Wagner fumble recovery. And Washington is back in front. 20-17. 9:46 to go here in the 4th quarter at Raymond James Stadium. Like all of them, they're all coming down to the wire. Zane Gonzalez kickoff will be fielded right at the goal line by Rashad White. 5-10, 15-20 left side, met at the 23, bounces off one defender, gets out to about the 25-yard line. You want to go back to the touchdown?
Yeah, I want to go back to the touchdown. And one thing that I have been calling for ever since Jamel Dean went out of the game is to get Terry McLaurin matched up against Josh Hayes. Jamel Dean, their best cover corner out of the game, but you want to give your best player an opportunity, especially in a critical moment like that. They knew they had Josh Hayes man-to-man against him. And a great job by Jaden Daniels standing in the pocket and delivering the strike.
1st and 10 for Tampa Bay at their own 25. They're moving right to left. 9:40 to go 4th quarter. Washington has regained the lead, 20-17. In motion, K-Dot, and Baker Mayfield's going to throw on 1st down right over the middle of the field. He's got a wide open Jalen McMillan net. He isn't touched until he gets out the midfield, gets to the Washington 49-yard line. It's a gain of 26.
And this is a play that kind of hurt us several times in the season, where you got the trap pass, where you pull the backside guard, get the linebacker to step up, thinking it's a run play, and you open that window on the intermediate level, and it's wide open is McMillan.
Remember, Chris Godwin had a huge game in the first meeting, 8 for 83. Got injured, he's out for the season. McMillan's become a clear and very effective number 2. 1st and 10 for Tampa Bay. The Washington 49 as the clock reaches 9 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Handoff, Bucky Irvin tries to get to the left edge. He gets out of the tackle of Javonte Jean-Baptiste, not Jeremy Chin. That should have been no gain. Ended up being a 5-yard scamper for Irving.
We talked about Bucky Irvin. He has the highest break tackle rate in the National Football League. I think it was something like 38.2%. Something
very high.
Yeah, something ridiculous. And this time, a little stiff arm on Jean-Baptiste.
It's a gain of 6. They move it to the Washington 43, 8:30 to go, 4th quarter. Bucky Irving now 15 carries for 70 yards. He's been really good here in the second half. He also has a touchdown reception for Baker Mayfield. 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line. Baker keeps Frankie Louvu, pulls him down, throws him out of bounds. They want a penalty, but he grabbed him in bounds and tackled him out of bounds. I don't know what call you want.
Are we not playing tackle football?
I think they thought it was a face mask.
It's not.
It's not. Everything's fine.
Louvu got him around the shoulder up high, but he's a runner. Dan Quinn talked about this. You saw this earlier when he broke all his tackles. He plays like a running back. Don't boo. Your guy plays like a running back. He's going to get hit like a running back.
Man, this is people ask me all the time, what do I miss? I miss a game like this where a quarterback trying to run and be. Oh my goodness, I miss something like that.
Baker got 2 on his keep left. It's 3rd and 2 at the Washington 41. He's under center in motion. Cade Otton. They won't give it to Irving. They throw out of the backfield to Otton. Easy pitch and catch. Gets away from Mike Sanders still. Cut down by Quan Martin, but not before he reaches the Washington 21-yard line. It's a gain of 20.
And that's just a miscommunication on the back end. There's no way where there should be a wide open Cade Otton. I think Percy Butler was supposed to stay in motion with it. He thought they were going to kind of pass that off between him and Mikey Sanders still, but miscommunication leads to a 1st down.
7 minutes to go, 4th quarter. Washington has 2 timeouts. Tampa has 3. They're moving. Washington leads 20-17. 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers at the Washington 21-yard line. Pistol look. Mayfield, handoff. Irving tries the left side again. Gets the edge. 20-15. Met by Marshawn Lattimore and stopped after an 8-yard gain.
Yeah, the Buccaneers run game is starting to get going, and it's been Bucky Irving, and a lot of it has been outside on the edge. When you think you have him wrapped up, you don't. If you were the edge runner, defender, at that time it was Deron Payne, you have to show a lot of color because of Bucky Irving's ability to bounce outside.
They gave him 9 to the 12-yard line. Buccaneers are moving here. 2nd and 1 at the Washington 12. This game's been back and forth. Washington leads 20-17 currently. Irving to the left of Mayfield. Otten in motion now stops. Mayfield will just keep. Bobby Wagner stands him up, throws him down. I don't believe he got the first down. Maybe got about a half a yard. I think it's going to set up a 3rd and about a yard, maybe a half a yard.
Yeah, so you figure with it being 3rd and short, this is 2-down territory for the Buccaneers. Don't be surprised if they try to if they try to throw the football on this play, try to sneak somebody out in the flat. They've done it a couple times already in the second half.
Baker runs up to the line. 5:38 to go, 4th quarter. 3rd and 1. They're trying to get him to jump. Bucky Irving behind Mayfield takes the snap. Got hit in the backfield. So did Irving. Trying to run away from John Allen. He cannot. They gather him back at the 15-yard line. Huge stop for the Washington defense. It's going to bring up 4th down and a decision for Tampa Bay, and they're going to kick.
Wow, and that almost was another disaster by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And the center seems to snap the football before Baker and anybody else was ready to move. And great jump by everybody.
This could have been a false start penalty. The crowd is thinking that Washington jumped, but the center jumped first. It should have been a false start. You're booing the wrong thing.
I don't know if they can hear you, Bram.
I feel like they can. 4th and 3. Tampa Bay is going to settle for a 32-yard field goal attempt from Chase McLaughlin, who's been automatic this year. It's up, and it is good. And with 4:41 to go in the 4th quarter, would we have it any other way? Washington 20, Tampa Bay 20. You're listening to Washington Commanders football.
Sometimes you only get one look at great.
And wraps up with a Monday night matchup between the Rams and the Vikings. This game has been moved from SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles to Glendale, Arizona due to the wildfires in California. The Vikings now sit as a 2.5-point favorite. Make sure you tune in to Sports Grid Radio to stay up to date on all the latest.
The place to get the winning edge over the sports books this football season is Sports Grid Radio. Channel 159 in the car and on the SiriusXM app.
It's Carrie's country. You're just living in it.
You can tell Carrie's in her element. These are her people. This is what she loves to do.
Carrie Underwood's own channel, featuring live performances, brand new music, and never-before-heard stories from the idol-turned-country icon.
You want to hear a variety. You don't want to hear the same songs. You want new things for your ear to gravitate toward.
Travel to Carrie's country anytime. SiriusXM Channel 60.
The wildcard round wraps up when the Minnesota Vikings.
Sam throws left, caught, Jefferson, touchdown!
Take on the Los Angeles Rams.
Stafford rose for it, end zone, leaping catch, Cooper Kupp brings it in!
Tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, catch the national broadcast on NFL Radio Channel 88. The Vikings call on Sirius 83 XM226. The Rams call on Sirius 81 XM225. In the car and on the SiriusXM app.
Washington fans, hear what Coach Quinn and the players have to say after each game on the Commanders channel. 8:31 on the SiriusXM app. This is Washington Commanders football.
Today's game is brought to you by Janie King. The cleaning and disinfecting of your facility is more important than ever. Visit JanieKing.com. Jaden Daniels is the 3rd rookie in franchise history to have 2 or more touchdown passes in a playoff game. RG3 back in 2012, and Sammy Baugh, the Hall of Fame legend of this franchise, did so in yesteryear. And now Jayden Daniels got a chance to be a playoff hero in his debut. 4:41 to go here in the fourth quarter. The game is tied 20-20 after Chase McLaughlin hit a field goal. The punter, Jack Browning, is out to kick off to Luke McCaffrey, Jeremy McNichols. See if we got some more late-game heroics from the Cardiac Commanders. Here is a touchback for Luke McCaffrey. Washington will start at the 30. Let's check the scores around the NFL, presented by Commvault Federal. Your data, our priority.
All right, in earlier games today, the Eagles beat the Packers 22-10, and the Buffalo Bills beat the Denver Broncos 31-7.
So this is, NBC chose this because they thought this would be the game of the weekend. They got it right.
They got it right.
They got it right. 20-20 between Washington and Tampa Bay. Washington, of course, is looking for their first playoff win in 19 years.
So we knew it was going to be hard. Nothing comes easy. Nothing has been easy for this team all year long. Tampa Bay Buccaneers playing outstanding football. You got two of the hottest teams in football coming into this game.
Getting set for what could be a legacy-defining drive here. 20-20, 4:41 to go. This is the Washington Commanders Radio Network.
You're listening to Washington Commanders football on the Commanders Radio Network.
Calling all Commanders fans, we have something big in common: passion. We're all about the Commanders, and JKJ is all about protecting you. Introducing JKJ's Insurance and Risk Management Consultant, the passionate protectors of your business, employees, and personal assets. Their passion is your protection. So join JKJ and rest easy knowing they have your back.
Organizations are facing more cyber attacks than ever before, but Fognigma makes future-proof cybersecurity easy. Automate the deployment of invisible cloud-based collaboration networks for your organization and its partners. Provide anonymous research, discrete communications, data transportation, remote access, and more, all protected by 3 layers of encryption and a smart firewall. Automate, collaborate, and dominate cyber operations with Fognigma. Go to fognigma.com to get started. FOGNIGMA.com.
For over 87 years, GEHA, Government Employees Health Association, has offered health and dental benefits designed to meet the unique needs of federal employees and retirees, military retirees, and their families. With over 2 million members and growing, GEHA continues to serve those members and families who serve all of us every day. At GEHA, your health is not our business, it's our purpose. Learn more at GEHA.com.
Welcome back to Tampa. Bray Weinstein, London Fletcher, Logan Paulson, 20-20. So while you were away, that kickoff by Jack Browning hit one of the wires, and so they're forcing Tampa Bay to re-kick here. They're going to reset the game clock. I don't think they have to. 4:41 to go here, fourth quarter, so we're going to have a second kickoff attempt here from Tampa before Washington gets the ball back. And obviously, here's an opportunity that I think everyone lives for, right? 20-20 in a playoff game with 4:41 to go.
This is, as a kid, you visualize, you dream of these type of moments, playoff games, having an opportunity to have the ball in your hand, game-winning drive, throwing a game-winning touchdown. I'm sure Jayden Daniels has dreamed about this moment all his life.
That's all these players have.
Yeah.
This is an amazing opportunity. So Jack Browning has it teed up again. Get those wires out of the way. And let's see if we get a return this time. Luke McCaffrey, Jeremy McNichols deep. Ball's on its way. We won't. That one's going about 8 yards deep into the end zone. So the do-over, no change. We'll start at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, so 4:41. Having a lot of success on first down passes against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm still sticking with that if I'm Cliff Kingsbury and Jayden Daniels. Jayden Daniels has been able to have some success throwing the football against the Buccaneers defense, especially on first down.
Washington moves left to right. Here we go. 4:41 to go, fourth quarter. They've got 2 timeouts to work with. They have the ball at the 30, and the game is tied at 20. First and 10, Daniels is in the gun. Robinson to his right, 2 wide receivers to the left. Daniels looking that way the whole time. He hits Terry McLaurin, and he is tackled immediately at the 35-yard line for a gain of 5.
Yeah, that's just a quick outlet, the sprint out. Easy 5-yard gain. put yourself in second and actually 6 yards. Put yourself in second and 4. Stay ahead of the chains. Nice start to the drive.
So they give him a gain of 6. Terry now 7 catches, 90 yards. 4:13 to go, fourth quarter. Clock is running. 14 on the play clock. The referee now backs away after the substitutions were allowed for Tampa. Second down and 4, just outside the 35-yard line. 3 wide receivers stacked to the right. Inside handoff, Brian Robinson gets away from Villaveda, but not Winfield or Yaya Diaby. It's a loss of 1.
Yeah, so now you put yourself as a loss of 1, maybe 2 yards. So you go from second and 4 to all of a sudden you're 3rd and 6. And we've been good on third downs, but you got to expect the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to dial up a blitz in this situation with the money on the line.
Third down stats brought to you by Marks and Harrison. Injured and direct, call Marks and Harrison for a free consultation or go to marksandharrison.com. Commanders 6 of 13 on third down so far. Here's a huge one with 3:28 clock running, fourth quarter, 3rd and 6. They're at their own 34-yard line. 3 wide receivers to the left. Eckler's the back. Snap to Daniels. Buccaneers breaks 3, throws. Another clutch connection. How about the game that Diaby Brown is having to the 45, first down?
This is a great play design. You run that dagger play, and you get, this time Diaby Brown matched up against Josh Hayes, who's coming in, and the great separation of the ball, but it starts with the protection, and Jaden Daniels delivering the strike for the first down.
And Fletch, I'm watching this concept develop, and I'm like, man, there's nowhere to go with the ball, And then last minute, the anticipation of Jaden Daniels, something that was non-existent in the first matchup, was just developed each and every week. And to see it here in this big moment, huge.
And you see us taking our time, getting out of the huddle, but we got to go. Only 4 seconds left.
2:35 to go, fourth quarter clock running. 1st and 10 at the Buccaneers. 45 handoff. Austin Eckler, that goes nowhere. Logan Hall stacks him up with 2 of his teammates. It'll be 2nd and 10. They do not have to run a play before the 2-minute warning, and I doubt that they will here. Clock's at 2:21. Play clock at 30 seconds. Considering they took their time after that third down conversion, I'm assuming they're going to let the clock run out, and they're in no hurry here.
Yeah, and that's the right mindset. You want to get to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10. You got to expect us to be throwing the football once we come back in the 2nd and 10 situation.
This is the 2-minute warning.
Tied at 20. When you come back, Washington will have the ball, 2nd and 10 at the Buccaneers 45. This is the Washington Commanders Radio Network.
You're listening to Washington Commanders football on the Commanders Radio Network.
Hi, this is Dan Quinn, head coach of the Washington Commanders and proud graduate of Salisbury University. My wife Stacy and I began our journey at Salisbury. For me, burgundy and gold started as maroon and gold. I encourage you to explore opportunities at SU. I had mentors who were invested in my future. You'll make lifelong connections and develop leadership in your field. Take it from me, with some hard work, SU will put you on a path to success. Learn more at salisbury.edu.
Do you want to tackle COVID this season? Ask your pharmacist or doctor about how a non-mRNA vaccine can help. Commanders Radio is brought to you in part by Novavax, your local vaccine company and a proud partner of the Washington Commanders. Don't punt on getting your COVID vaccination this season. Learn more at ChooseNovavax.com.
Vacation starts with VA. One thing you'll love about your trip to Virginia is that you'll never have to settle for one thing. All that you love is all in one trip. Start yours at virginia.org.
Organizations are facing more cyber attacks than ever before, but Fognigma makes future-proof cybersecurity easy. Automate the deployment of invisible cloud-based collaboration networks for your organization and its partners. Provide anonymous research, discrete communications, data transportation, remote access, and more, all protected by 3 layers of encryption and a smart firewall. Automate, collaborate, and dominate cyber operations with Fognigma. Go to fognigma.com to get started. FOGNIGMA.com.
This is Washington Commanders football.
Make sure you stick around for our Command Center postgame huddle. London and I are going to talk to head coach Dan Quinn, quarterback Jaden Daniels, featured players from the locker room presented by your local Washington area Honda dealers. We don't know if we're going to be winners or losers today in this playoff matchup with Tampa Bay, a rematch of Week 1. It's been amazing. It's 20-20 with 2 minutes to go. Washington has the ball, 2 timeouts to work with, and they're at the Tampa 45.
Let me ask you this, Bram. Did you expect it to go any other way?
No.
The way our
Did
season
you?
has been? No, not at all. I knew this was going to be a heck of a football game. I knew we were so much more a better football team than we were Week 1.
Jaden Daniels, it's not Week 1 for him either. He's been outstanding in his playoff debut. 2nd and 10. The Buccaneers 45-yard line. Luke McCaffrey goes in motion. Jaden gets the snap, play action. Austin Eckler. Here comes a blitz. He throws it over to Eckler. Over the head of Yaya Diaby. He's got room to run to the 30. Spins away from 1 to the 28-yard line. First down, Washington.
This is an amazing catch by Austin Eckler. I thought Diaby was going to intercept that, but the ability of Austin Eckler to adjust and make that catch,
First charge timeout.
Wow.
Tampa Bay.
So Tampa's trying to...
It's a 30-second timeout.
Tampa's trying to save some clock here. 1:41 on it. That was the first of their 3 timeouts. Washington is in field goal range. I'm sure they want to get a lot closer. They're only at the Tampa 27, but they got a 1st and 10. Tampa can only stop the clock 2 more times.
But this is, man, the catch by Austin Eckler. I thought it had a chance to be intercepted by Diaby, but great adjustment by Austin Eckler to make a just back shoulder catch, and then the yards after the catch, and put us in this position that we're in right now.
1st and 10 at the Tampa 27, 1:41 to go, 4th quarter. Both teams have 2 timeouts. The game is tied at 20. Daniels in the gun, 3 wide receivers to the right. Austin Eckler moves to the right of Daniels. There was a jump. That was a free play. Handoff Eckler. Gets some room up the middle. Spins away from run. Takes on a would-be tackler at that 20 for a gain of 8.
Why was that not an offsides by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? I love the
All
run.
right, chat, we're in the final minute and a half of this game. 20-20, Commanders driving in field goal range.
Not using one of their 2 timeouts here. Washington's in no rush here. They're going to let the clock run down. They got a 2nd and a long 2 just inside the 20-yard line of Tampa Bay. 1:09 to go, 4th quarter. 11 on the play clock. Jaden can take his time. Standing at the 25 in the gun. Eckler to his left. 3 wide receivers to the left. Here's the snap. Handoff. Eckler cuts back. Met. Spins down to the 18. He took Logan Hall with him. Tampa Bay's going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
2nd charge timeout. Tampa.
Which is going to take us to a break.
It's a 30-second timeout.
54
seconds. Full timeout.
54 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter.
Timer, please reset the game clock to 55 seconds.
It'll be a 3rd and 1 at the Tampa 19 when you come back.
All right, chat, they go to commercial. What a crazy game. What a crazy game, ladies and gentlemen. What a crazy game. Looks like Washington will probably win this on a field goal, a chip shot field goal from 20 yards out. But I'm a Viking fan, so I've seen this shit go south before. So let's see what happens. Next scheduled stream on the channel is tomorrow night, Vikings versus Rams. Look forward to seeing y'all. This hiding thing has got me kind of effed up, y'all, for real. It's tough to combat a coward, especially when you don't know who that coward is or where they might be. And YouTube allows them to do it. They allow them to shut down my streams for no reason. Obviously no reason, because YouTube never issues a strike. They never send me anything official. So I'm not doing anything that's not being done on other channels by playing this game audio. But to be honest with you, I would be fine if they took it away, as long as we're all competing on a level playing field. But, less than a man is going to always be less than a man. They know. They don't need someone to tell them, that they're a coward or whatever. But it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. I'm sure whoever he or she is, I'm sure it's a he though, is in here off and on during these streams. Contact me. If you got some nuts. Let's have a chat. Let's find out what your problem is with me, and we'll deal with it. That's what men do. But anyway, let's get back to this end of this game here. We've got 286 in the house and about 2,300 views.
Football. Welcome back to Tampa. 55 seconds to go, fourth quarter. Tampa's got one timeout. Washington has two. Washington has what they're calling 3rd and 2 on the scoreboard. It's really 3rd and 1 at the Tampa 19. If they get a first down here, they can essentially run the clock all the way down to kick a game-winning field goal and get their first playoff victory in 19 years. They run up to the line of scrimmage. Marcus Mariota back in. Jaden Daniels goes in motion again. They ran this play in the first half. Now Mariota backs up, goes back under center. Daniels goes in motion across the line of scrimmage. Robinson's the back. I think they were trying to get Tampa to jump. 6 on the play clock. Dan Quinn's going to use one of his 2 timeouts.
Timeout. Washington. There's a 30-second timeout.
Crafty by Dan Quinn. We ran this quarterback sneak earlier with Marcus Mariota at quarterback, and Buccaneers did a nice job of holding their water. That's what you call it, not jumping across the line of scrimmage. Now let's see what Cliff Kingsbury decides to do in this situation. I'm still of the mindset we're running that quarterback sneak. I know Marcus Mariota went to the sideline, so maybe you don't do that with Jaden Daniels, but
Washington 7 of 14 on 3rd down. Where do you want the ball to go? The running back or Daniels? I think they're going to be safe here.
Yeah, if he's in the gun, they're going to allow Jaden Daniels to kind of read this out. If the defensive end crashes down, they're in the gun.
3rd and 1, pistol look. It's Robinson behind Daniels. This is a winning time moment. Ben Sinnott goes in motion. Snap to Daniels. He's going to run to his right. Got away from Kalijah Kancey. Dives for the first down to the 15. He is spectacular.
The magic man, the kid, Jaden Daniels. You're talking about a terrific play call. Cliff Kingsbury. Who do you want to make a play? It's either Terry McLaurin or Jaden Daniels, and this time Jaden Daniels delivers.
An injury timeout results in a charge timeout to Tampa Bay. This is Tampa Bay's 3rd and final charge timeout.
They were going to use it either way. That's their fantastic linebacker, Levante David, who's down on one knee at around the 15-yard line. He just popped up. He's limping off of the field. But Jaden Daniels gets a third. Got away from Kalijah Kancey to dive for a first down. Washington, after this timeout, can run one play, run the clock all the way down, and kick a potential game-winning field goal.
And what you're saying, but it's the play, the ball handling on that play by Jaden Daniels. Sells the handoff to B-Rob and rolls out just a sleight of hands like a great magician. From here, now you're trying to figure out what hash mark do you want the ball? Do you want to center, or do you want to kick from the right side or the left side? That's what you want to. That's what you're trying to ask Zane Gonzalez. Where do you want this ball lined up? Middle of the field or on the hash?
What a huge 4-yard run to the 15, 1st and 10. Snap to Daniels. Now he walks over to the left hash mark, goes down at the 19, got hit when he took a knee. You can hear all the Washington fans here. They didn't like that. So obviously Zane Gonzalez wanted it on the left hash mark. The clock is running here, 25 seconds. Tampa Bay is powerless to stop it. Washington will use its final timeout with somewhere in the neighborhood of just a few seconds left. And Zane Gonzalez is going to have an opportunity for a playoff win.
Man, think about where we've been this season. Last-second plays, last-minute plays. This is what you asked for. If you're Dan Quinn, this is the perfect scenario.
3rd and final charge timeout. Washington.
2 seconds on the clock.
30-second timeout. Timer, please put 3 seconds on the game clock. 3 seconds. Thank you.
This is it. Last play. Make a field goal from about 36 yards. And Washington will be heading to Detroit next week.
Man.
What a magical run. I don't want it to end. None of us want it to end.
The suspense is killing me right now. Oh, my goodness. You talk about the cardiac Commanders. That's exactly the way to describe this team. This has been a picture-perfect scenario for the offense, for Cliff Kingsbury, for Dan Quinn. You couldn't ask for a better script than this right here.
From 37 and the left hash mark, Tyler Rott's the snapper. Tressway will hold. Zane Gonzalez looking to send Washington into the divisional round. Snap good, hold down, kick on its way. It is good! The Cardiac Commanders are the Clutch Commanders. They do it again. We'll see you in Detroit.
And Zane Gonzalez kicks in the door and kicks us into the second round of the playoffs.
This team, at the end of games, I have never seen anything like it. They get it done week after week.
And we're looking at the coaches. Well, we got Joe Will, we got the coaches. Tremendous play call. Oh my goodness. The dream season continues. Wow, what a ride, Brad. And just think, they pay us for this.
Oh, the electric.
All right, chat. That's it. The Commander radio announcers were freaking hyped. It was actually funny. It was actually funny. My first points bet loss of the day. So I went 2 for 3 today on my points bets. Commander's going to get destroyed next week, says Long Duck. Commanders don't have to worry about winning the next game. That ship has sailed. Who do they got next? Who do they play next? Love these commentators, but yeah, Detroit gonna watch. Oh, they see Detroit. Man, so what was the big play there that kind of lost it for, well, that fumble on that snap that Baker wasn't ready for, right? Do I dare bet points tomorrow? No, I won't bet. I won't bet. Oh. Oh man, that shit's too funny. That announcer. Excuse me. I'm glad we found him. I'm glad we found him when the Tampa Bay one went out. I don't know. Every one of the games, though, was hidden at some point. Most of them at the beginning. But it's always right when I get to that 300-400 number. And they're not doing it to anybody else. So it's somebody reporting. But I think I'll end up with, like, I don't know, 30,000 views, something like that for the day. It was both. This last game went by fast, y'all. This last game went by really fast. I don't like the triple headers, though, because the turnover time's just too quick. So no real rush to set up for tomorrow. I can do that during the day tomorrow, but I would like to start moving this room. Trigger warning, I thank you for being here. Does anyone need to see some stats, or are you guys good? Hey, appreciate it, Justin. Appreciate it, buddy. Trigger warning says free ketchup for everyone. Hey, appreciate it, Theo. I figured you'd drop the middle game and take a nap. That's what I usually do. Man, we went the 3 streams before today without getting hidden, and then bam, every one of them today. That shit's so frustrating. Hate a coward, man. I hate a coward. Lions going to smash this Joseph. Catsup, as my aunt used to call it, says T. Kugler. Yeah, GG's. GG's. Congrats to the fans of the Commanders. We'll see you, Sheila. We'll see you. Tell Dab Dave I said hi. Hey, Ricardo, thank you so much, man. Go Vikings, says trigger warning. Absolutely. Go Vikes. Bostrom in the house. Bobby says ketchup, all we recalled today. Freaking Bobby. Bobby and I could party, y'all. We could go to all the VFWs. Thanks for the Dodger coverage. Great play-by-play. Appreciate it, Ron. I just found you. Now the game is over. Come on, dog catcher. Don't do that to me. Good night, Everett. All right, I want to say good night, Gracie. Thank you to everyone that joined us on these streams today. Monday tomorrow, y'all. Ketchup has been we have a ketchup boycott going on here at Valhalla Sports Talk from here forward. I'm going to ban the word. No. June 5th is National Ketchup Day. Mark your calendars. Both of the first two games, John, were slow, I thought. I thought this one flew by. I thought this game just flew by, especially that first half. But it's so fun watching Baker, y'all. And Evans, too. Baker and Evans, man. I'd love to see them at Vikings purple. What you talking about, Sheila? What do you mean? Please what? Oh, ban ketchup? No, the next thing we got to do, we got to ban pineapple. No, we're not going to do that. I got enough banned things in the ban list. All these bots. I banned that bot earlier and it worked. We didn't see him the rest of the day. We didn't see that bot the rest of the day. Tomatoes, ketchup in its naked form. You people are idiots. Bot got intimidated by our smart crowd, says Obe. Pickles. Pickles are the real evil, Trigger. Pickles. All right, Bobby. Have a good night, man. Have a good week, too. We'll see you, buddy. Thank you so much for the memberships, man. I'm out, y'all. Everybody have a great rest of your night. Valhalla Sports Talk is off the air. If I can find the button.